És kedves barátaim,
My dear friends, Brussels is trying to do that. It wants it to get even worse. Brussels wants this war, which has been going on for 4 years and is slowly escalating in our neighborhood, to continue even longer and escalate further. They don't care that thousands of people, tens of thousands, are dying on the front line. They don't care that millions of people have to flee. They don't care that slowly an entire country is crumbling. And they also don't care that the current situation with nuclear capability and local opportunities can only result in a nuclear war that destroys our entire planet. Meanwhile, they shamelessly pour money into Ukraine and shamelessly send the weapons to Ukraine. And since the armories in Europe have been emptied, these weapons also need to be purchased, and they are buying these weapons with the money of European people, only to send them to the Gilded War Mafia, from whom we haven't seen a single accountability report to this day about how they have used billions of euros of European taxpayers' money. And in the meantime, Brussels wants to push the Ukrainians into the European Union, wants to push the war into the European Union along with Ukraine, the Ukrainian mafia into the European Union, and the low-quality grain, the low-quality food. And of course, in the meantime, wants to send the money of European people, including the Hungarians, there too. And what else does Brussels want in the meantime? Brussels wants migrants to flood all of Europe. My dear friends, it is no coincidence that Brussels and Kyiv want to see them, Tisza Party, at the helm of the government. Yesterday, the Ukrainian ambassador openly and clearly stated that they want a change of government. That you watched it. Why can we be so sure of this? Because their leader is in custody. Their leader is being blackmailed by Brussels. I don't think it's hard to imagine a conversation that roughly went like this. Well, our little friend, as long as you dance to our tune, as long as you are our puppet, your immunity will remain. I don't think it's difficult to imagine how this conversation went in Brussels. But dear friends, we cannot allow Hungary to be pushed into the war. We cannot allow Hungarians to be taken to war. We cannot allow migrants to be brought here. And we cannot allow children's heads to be filled with all sorts of crazy ideologies. We fight for this on a daily basis. To prevent Hungary from being pushed into the war, if necessary, we will veto. If necessary, we will stand alone against the 26, even if we know very well that many of them actually agree with us. But we won't achieve much in international politics with hallway hussars. They want us to take the money, weapons, and soldiers of the Hungarians to Ukraine, but we resisted this and instead pay 1 million euros per day to Brussels, but not to bring any illegal migrants here. How would the little cockerel, Peter Magyar, Tisza Party leader, have achieved the protection of the utility cost reduction? International politics is the realm of serious people. There, not with Facebook posts, results can be achieved. And it does not enhance the little rooster's prestige if he claims that the Russian president and the American president want to come to Budapest because he invited them. Dear friends, we can protect ourselves in the future if we keep a government for which Hungary and not Ukraine is the priority. This is what's at stake in the election. And if Viktor Orban remains the prime minister, then Hungary won't be taken to war, migrants won't be brought to Hungary, and we will protect the children.